Good day. Here's your newsroom midday brief for today, Friday, August 8, 2025. ExxonMobil Guyana Friday announced that oil production has begun on Yellowtail, the fourth mega project in the giant Stabroek Block offshore. The project uses the One Guyana floating production, storage, and offloading vessel, which, together with three others in place, brings total production capacity to 900,000 barrels of oil daily. This is the One Guyana FPSO, that is, a floating production, storage, and offloading vessel. It is the fourth such vessel in Guyana's giant Stabroek Block, which is currently estimated to hold about 11 billion barrels of recoverable oil equivalent. With this vessel, ExxonMobil Guyana started producing oil on Friday, today, at the Yellowtail project offshore. In a release, ExxonMobil Guyana said, quote, "The One Guyana is the largest FPSO on the Stabroek Block to date, with an initial annual average production of 250,000 barrels per day and a storage capacity of 2 million barrels. Oil produced from the FPSO will be marketed as Golden Arrowhead crude." Unquote. That level of production doesn't happen from day one. Production will increase over time as production ramps up. What's more is that with this new vessel, Guyana's production capacity is now 900,000 barrels of oil daily, almost 1 million barrels. In early January, the naming ceremony for the One Guyana vessel was done in Singapore before it set sail for Guyana. First Lady Arya Ali acted as godmother.
So the name One Guyana has deep meaning for all of us and everybody who is committed to ensuring that our people, every single Guyanese, enjoy the highest quality of life and has equal access to every opportunity.
By 2030, ExxonMobil Guyana expects to have a total production capacity of 1.7 million equivalent barrels per day from 8 developments. Aside from this One Guyana FPSO and its operations at the Yellowtail project, 3 other ventures have been ongoing. The first is the Liza Phase 1 development. Oil production started in December 2019 at the Liza Phase 1 development. The Liza Destiny FPSO is being used here. It produces about 157,000 barrels of oil daily. The second project is the Liza Phase 2 development. The Liza Unity FPSO is operating there, producing about 246,000 barrels of oil per day. And the third project, the Payara development, has the Prosperity FPSO. About 249,000 barrels of oil are being produced every day here. ExxonMobil Guyana Limited operates the Stabroek Block and holds a 45% interest, with Hess Guyana Exploration Limited holding 30% and CNOOC Petroleum Guyana Limited holding 25%. For the newsroom, Vishani Raghavir. General Secretary of the People's Progressive Party, Civic, Dr. Bharat Jagdeo, on Thursday said strong actions are needed to deter persons from flouting elections laws. And if any laws are broken, he said there must be strong enforcement.
Signing code of conduct is not a guarantee, and I hope that GCOM is vigilant and the police too, because there are lots and lots of cases where that we have seen this happening. They need to take strong enforcement action against people who transgress election laws, and including paying people for their vote, because it's a crime. I saw GCOM now saying that, well, we always knew since last local government elections, they had a very explicit position. You can't use your phone in the polling place. You can't take a picture. Even when politicians go in, they can't carry their cameramen into the polling place. You have to stay outside. You can't take pictures in the polling place, because that win is telling people, take a picture, you get some money afterwards. But that was not now, not for these elections. It was prohibited even before. You can't take photos in the polling place.
Already, the Guyana Elections Commission, GCOM, issued a statement reminding all candidates and citizens that offering or accepting inducements in return for votes is a criminal offense. GCOM warned that violators face a fine and up to 6 months imprisonment on summary conviction. Those convicted may also be barred from contesting future elections. Earlier this week, GCOM decided not to require voters to surrender their mobile phones before casting their ballots. While the body agreed that photographing marked ballots is a prohibited act, it has opted not to implement a mandatory phone storage policy at polling stations. GCOM reminded all stakeholders that they all have a statutory duty and civic responsibility to contribute to the elections being conducted in a free, fair, transparent, and credible manner. We tell you now that with general and regional elections just weeks away, the Tourism and Hospitality Association of Guyana, called THAG, is calling on all political parties and citizens to prioritize peace, tolerance, and national unity during this critical period. In a statement, THAG urged Guyanese to avoid conflict and promote stability in homes, communities, and workplaces before, during, and after elections. Looking ahead to 2026, when Guyana celebrates 60 years of independence, THAG noted strong interest in tourism, with hotel bookings and tours already on the way. However, the association stressed that the success of these celebrations depends on maintaining peace now. You can find these and other stories at our website, newsroom.gy, and across our social media pages, Newsroom Guyana. I'm Vishani Raghuver. Thank you for joining.